Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christian. I'll be your weather host for the next couple minutes. Today we're going to be looking at the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma as we have multiple slight risks out for the next couple days. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and I will dive right into it. And so let's go ahead and dive into today's. Today is Monday. We have that slight risk stretching into the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles, a marginal risk stretching through to kind of southwestern Missouri, but Texas. We have a marginal risk down here as well for the area of Florida and southern Georgia and Alabama. And then up here in the Dakotas and Montana, we have a marginal risk as well. So we're kind of looking at multiple different areas. Again, the main threat will mostly be where we have that slight risk down here, though. And I would like to say that the threats that we're going to be looking at isn't really too crazy tornadic. So, that's wind. So if we go right here, again, we have the different marginal areas around. We only have that 2% tornado threat, again, for kind of the areas of the panhandle, again, of Texas and Oklahoma. So we're going to be looking for those. It's not going to be too crazy of a threat, like I just said, but we can have a spin up there. Wind and hail, again, this is the wind threat, that 15 and that 5% in the marginal and slight areas. Same for the hail. So we're going to have more of that hail and wind threat than we will for tornadoes, and again, this will be for the next couple of days. And this is for tomorrow, Tuesday the 23rd. As you can see, this isn't the same one. Again, here's today, here's tomorrow. It is almost the same exact thing. We have that slight risk for the areas of kind of I would say central-ish, like I guess central Texas, we'll leave it at that. And then that marginal threat stretching again with that slight risk through the panhandles of Texas, and then that marginal risk for the area of Florida. Again, that tornado threat stretching through the areas of the panhandle and kind of central Texas, as well as the wind threat, that 15%, and that hail threat. The website's going to reload for some reason. I does not know why it does that. And then the hail threat, again, where that slight risk and those marginal risks were. This is more of a wind and a hail threat than anything else, but we can still see a tornado pop up. Now here we have Wednesday the 24th. The kind of threat that we're looking here isn't looking too crazy severe. We do have a marginal risk, again, stretching through the panhandle of Texas into some areas of Colorado and Kansas. But again, it's from what we're looking at now, which it probably will be upgraded, it's not too crazy of a severe threat just yet. These conditions aren't looking favorable for, severe weather to pop up just yet. But again, even with that condition, we still have that 5% threat of severe weather through the area of Texas, through the panhandles, again, of Oklahoma and Texas, and then the areas of Colorado and Kansas. Again, this is the whole marginal risk. Now, not sponsored, because I know I'm going to get comments saying that, but if you're more of, instead of watching me, you're more of a field person, you like to see it with your own eyes, I do recommend watching this guy of Vince. I will link him down in the description. He is a pretty good storm chaser. I like him myself, and I do watch him. I also pull him up at times when I am doing lives, as well as Chris and Ryan. So if you do like to watch him, it'll be linked down below as well. You can see the channel name right on the screen. Loading up the radar, so just give it just a moment. But I'm gonna be showing the kind of area that we'll be looking to see. There's supposedly already some cells popping up in that area, so we'll go and look right into it real quick. So here we are on the radar. We are using the MRMS. We do have this line of storms moving off to the east into actual Oklahoma. We do have some cells up here as well in this area, and then some cells down here. What we do have in effect right now is multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, none of them have the crazy tornado tag. It's just more of a hail and a wind threat right now. Again, we do have Vince live right here, but again, these storm cells aren't looking like a crazy tornado threat. I want to stress that. Don't be worried, be prepared, just like Ryan says. Just kind of monitor the area if you live in areas like Wellington, Memphis, Texas, even some areas like Oklahoma City. You may not get anything crazy, but again, it's always safe to be prepared. The main concerning storm, really, for right now, is probably going to be this one moving into plain view. all the storms that are actively severe thunderstorm warned are producing somewhat hail, as well as this storm. This storm may be as well severe thunderstorm warned as it's moving off to the east as well. Again, it's that hail threat. It's the hail threat and the 60-mile-per-hour winds that we're going to be really mostly concerned for. Gonna move out of the U.S. really quick. I wasn't really planning on covering this, but now looking at it, I guess I will. We do have our first little bit for the world, our first little bit of tropical weather for the area of San Jose. We do have a tropical storm warning in effect. For some reason, we get no information, but again, this is on the Philippine Islands on the area of San Jose. So again, not really crazy for the U.S., but it's still cold and monitor. Just take an eye at it. Where we had that other risk, the marginal risk in Montana, we do have some special weather statements in effect. Again, as these storms are moving off to the east, we have this line of storms. Not really going to be looking too crazy severe. Just go outside, enjoy the rain if you're up in this area while it lasts. If it does turn severe, though, please monitor the area and make sure that you are safe. Besides that, that's all I have for you guys today. My PC's running smoother than average, so I hope the video's a little better than I am seeing it right now. So please stay safe. Again, if you're in the listed areas, to monitor the weather, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.